IREDA reported a strong set of third quarter numbers. Loan growth has been robust. There's been margin improvement. Stock, of course, has done phenomenally well. We've got the managing director and chairman of the company, Mr. Pradip Kumar joining in to run us through the numbers and, of course, what the future looks like. Sir, good morning. Great to have you with us here. Thanks very much for your time. Prashant this side. We're going to get to numbers in just a bit, Mr. Das. I want to just read out this tweet from, what the Prime Minister put out yesterday, because this has got some important business implications as well. If you can have the quote up. This is the Prime Minister yesterday. He said, all the devotees of the world always get energy from the light of Suryavanshi Lord Sri Ram. Today, on the auspicious occasion of the consecration of Ayodhya, my resolution got further strengthened that the people of India should have their own solar rooftop system on the roof of their houses. The first decision I've taken after returning from Ayodhya is that our government will launch Pradhanmantri Suryodaya Yojana with the target of installing rooftop solar on 1 crore houses. That's 10 million houses. This will not only reduce the electricity bill of the poor and middle class, but will also make India self-reliant in the energy sector. Solar rooftop, on 1 crore houses, that's essentially what the Prime Minister is talking about here. That's a big number, but it's also extremely positive in terms of our march towards having sustainable, renewable energy. Mr. Das, good morning again. I just wanted you to react to this, sir. Talk to us a little bit about, in your opinion, how will this be implemented? Who will be the nodal agency? I mean, with your sort of historical context, and of course, your association with banks, etc., you also do work in the renewable sector, financing the renewable sector. Just talk to us about this.
A very good morning, Prashant, and good morning to viewers. First of all, what our Honorable Prime Minister has announced, though the announcement came just after this auspicious Ramlila incarnation, but he has been talking about renewablizing the country and globe focusfully, passionately, spiritually, and holistic development of renewablization in the country is happening. Now the things are getting visible, but to be very frank, unless every household is using renewable energy and every individual will be having on their handset mobile charge through renewable and in their steering, which is empowered by renewable energy, till such time, it is very difficult to achieve the optimum renewablization in the country. So, Honorable Prime Minister's announcement immediately post this ceremony is a perfect timing to sensitize the en masse Indians and en masse population of the globe, I should say, that how important renewable energy is for our survival and enabling a cleaner environment for our generation to
Mr.
come.
Mr. Das, could you put some numbers to it? What's the size of this opportunity, the solar rooftop? Would you have some numbers, or it's too early?
No. See, we require around 1 crore of households. Announcement has been made, and each household in a range of 1.5 kilo to 3 kilowatt of requirement will be there, and this exact number we will be working out very soon.
Okay.
Around 7,294 per kilowatt in particular states, the assistance form around 9,000 rupees per kilowatt. General states assistance form has been announced, and 3 kilowatt capacity has been raised to 18,000 per kilowatt in phase 2 program by Government of India, also MNRE.
Mr. Das, yes, we got that. Yeah, go ahead.
You are asking about the nodal agency. Already REC, that is the Rural Electrification Corporation, has been named as the nodal agency. Okay. And the way the Deen Dayal Upadhyay household electrification was done, in the same sense and spirit, the several power CPSEs has been entrusted the responsibility to handhold REC, and we have signed a fair amount of MOU with the bankers. See, IREDA being the pioneer in this sector and working solely in renewable. Our entire balance sheet is renewable only, and we are having fairest amount of experience and expertise in this field. We will
Mr.
also
Das?
be
Yes, I understood that. I just wanted a couple of more numbers for IREDA particularly, right? The AUM book currently is about 50,000 crores. Can you tell us what is the kind of opportunity, what is the growth that you're looking at in AUMs, both FY24, FY25? Are we looking at 70,000, 80,000, 1 lakh crores? Just trying to understand what could the growth look like for IREDA.
See, couple of years back, we had announced by 2026, we'll be having 1.96 lakhs crores of year. That is much prior to our IPO. During IPO days, as well as now also, I have been telling that we are not focusing on number because we do not focus on any specific target. Because the opportunity is so huge and the responsibility is so huge, we'll be always fully leveraging our net worth. Now, with post equity and post our December result, our net worth has grown up fair amount, fairly, and we'll be trying to leverage fully at least to the almost 6 to 7 times of the net worth, so that we maintain the healthy CRAR. So the numbers is going to follow. So even if I tell you X number, you never know, and we'll be resorting to all kind of sources, like after fully leveraging our equity, we can go up to also perpetual debt kind of thing to further leverage our RBI limits, so that we can go to the fullest extent. And as I said, by 2026, since our earlier announcement was 1.96, you never know. And when 3 years back, we had a book size of hardly 24,000 crore. And today we have crossed 50,000 crore. And very soon we'll be surpassing the bigger figures also. Exact numbers we are not putting on the target at all. And if you see the team IREDA's effort always.
Got it. You know, Mr. Das, as you're saying, and you're putting it so beautifully, that there's a tremendous scope of growth. So we'll wait for growth to flow through. But we're running into market opening. So I wanted 2 big quick numbers from you. Your cost of borrowing, I think, is around 7.82% approximately. Give and take everything, what was the sustainable NIMs look like, from year on? Give us a broad range. And the second point is the ROA. What kind of a target do you have out there? Can you do 2.5%?
We'll be always targeting in the range of 2.5%, because we do not go superficial margin in NIM, because we are a developmental organization. And more and more we enable the sector to grow, more and more business not only will get, also the banks and other contemporaries who are working in this field, they will also get. And see, our objective is to support 500 gigawatt achievement at the earliest.
Yes. So 2.5% ROA is definitely gettable. And NIMs, the rough range are very quickly?
See, we are targeting. I'll not say it is definitely or something like that. And see, if you see our last 9 months performance, all parameters we have improved. And even during my IPO interviews, I have already said that we are not targeting number, but we are focusing on our fundamentals. And that once that is there, every parameters will be growing. If you look at except NPA, we have increased everything. And NPA we have decreased. So that is what our approach is. And you see, we are not a very big organization, hardly 178 manpower. But within that, what business we did 3 years back, we have just more than doubled in 3 years. And we are targeting to even further double within the same manpower. So our focus is on automation, ease of doing business, transparency, and accountability.
All right, we'll leave it at that. All the best. Thank you so much for joining us. And you've, your stock has done very well for investors too. So hope that trajectory continues. That's IREDA up about 5%.